Hey there, party people. I am back with another tier list right away, but this is not the extra class tier list. You see, I was just a bit behind schedule. I needed a quick and fun video to make, and yesterday was Mother's Day. So, here we are. Well, at least I hope it was yesterday. Might have been 2 days ago. Let's see what happens. So, in this list, I'm going to be ranking all of the mothers that appear in Fate Grand Order, and you might have noticed that you don't see the characters listed at the bottom. I've cut it off. That is because I am genuinely going with all the mothers. So, you might not expect some, and some may look weird on this list. And I did not want the knee-jerk reaction to start this video. But it just comes simply down to that. The criteria to enter the list is be a mother figure, either an actual biological mother, or just a caretaker of some kind, or yeah, that's basically it. And I think the first two on this list are going to really sell that idea. Now, enough preamble. Let's get started with the first one, and these are all in release order. Htlart. And Htlart, we know, is a caretaker of children. That is a big part of her character. But does not have that maturity, doesn't have that kind of vibe to her. It's yeah, there is some maturity, but not that level of maturity that you would expect from a mommy or a MILF. So, yeah, she goes straight into One-san. And now here's the fun one. Elizabeth Bathory. Because in history, and I double-checked this, Elizabeth Bathory did have children. What happened to them, I don't know. At least, I am 99% sure. I did double check. Unless I found faulty information, or information that I just misunderstood, pretty sure Elizabeth Bathory is a mother. By definition. But also, not this one. This is her 14-year-old self, so it's she goes firmly into anti-MILF here. Love her. She shouldn't be on this list. But by technicality, she is on this list. So I think these two get the vibe across, and we'll go forward from there. Next is Medusa, who is a mother by definition. Like Pegasus, technically. It's like Greece mythology kind of parentage kind of thing. But from the vibes and everything, definitely aunt or big sister type character. And now we have the first uncontested mother. It's Boudica. And she is a MILF. Full stop. No argument. What are you going to do arguing with me on this one? She is what she is. And then another uncontested mother that people don't bring up enough. Just in the idea of motherhood. Because she does talk about her children quite often. Probably as much as Boudica does when she comes up. But she doesn't have the aesthetic of a MILF, but still has the mother vibes. But that combined with the aesthetic, I would put her more into One-san Wine territory. Now Medea, I'm pretty sure had kids. I'm pretty sure. But I'd put her into mommy territory. We can agree that Boudica and Medea have different vibes, while also just being kind of in the mature range of aesthetics. And not even that mature, really. They're what? Early 30s? That's not really that mature. But they are in demand. Mata Hari apparently had children, which I shouldn't say apparently, that feels obvious. But her overall vibes scream big sister. They don't really scream mother in any sense. And this is one of the ones where I try not to double up on servants here. This is one of the two that do, and it's Carmilla. Going back to the thing with Elizabeth Bathory, technically being a mother by definition, and that is where she's going, because she definitely has, like, the aesthetic, And I know some people would call her mommy, but this is... While these two up here are definitely sexually charged, I will admit that, and a lot of things are going to be sexually charged in this video, I am going to try and not actually rank everything based on sexual preferences and all that. And I also don't really have any sexual preference towards Carmilla anyway, so mother by definition goes. Tamamo no May, whatever. She feels pretty mommy, and I'm also using the logic with that Medusa had, where technically has children, did split off with the tails, and they are technically offspring in a way. Yeah, they're alter egos, but we'll get to a thing about that later. So I feel she fits into the criteria and goes into the mommy category. Skahawk is not a mother, but is a mother figure. And she's a MILF. Outright. And Shiki is a mother. If you've watched Karno Kyokai or are aware of the latest event in Fate Grand Order JP, you know about her daughter Mana. So she is a mother. But I would put her into the One-san, Wine Aunt, and probably more like Girls Next Door kind of thing. And now we have Queen Maeve, who I'm going to put in mother by definition. Again, I love her. I love this character. Again, there are times where she's a bit too much, but overall I love the character. And the list of being a mother, having the aesthetic and all that, the vibe and the aesthetic, it's not really there, but it's not enough to be anti-MILF. So, by definition. Now, Helena Blesvalsky, I don't think had children, but is a motherly figure, in Fate Grand Order at least. She just looks after the master and kind of thing. She has that aura about her, but would go into One-san Wine Aunt category. Because yeah, her aesthetic is 100% anti-MILF. Let's be real here. Her aesthetic, similar to Marie Antoinette, is anti-MILF. But we're also factoring in vibes. You have to factor in vibes. They are important. Iris Feel is MILF. Actually, no. Mommy. Because yeah, definitely mother, obviously. Big, like one of the most prominent mother characters in Fate. But she is a bit flighty. She is a bit naive and innocent and doesn't have the full level of maturity while still being mature, kind of thing. So I feel mommy is more correct. And now Raiko. MILF. There's no question about that. Let's be quite frank here. And another one that's there's no question on is big Leonardo da Vinci. There's no question about it. Look at her. And she is a caring and guiding character to Ritika Fujimaru and the rest of Chaldea, basically. I am certain Quetzalcoatl had children somewhere. Alright. Don't know what happened there. I think I got everything recreated again and correct. But Quetzalcoatl, she has more of a big sister energy at the end of the day. That's the point I wanted to get to. She does feel like a very caring character, and nurturing and all that. But One-san energy. Same with Taiga. I know Jaguar Warrior isn't at all. Let's be frank here, not at all. Taiga exists in the game. I could not have her left out when she is basically Shiro's only maternal figure. She had to get representation here. BB also goes in this category, and this is what I wanted to bring up when I was talking about Tamamo. The alter egos are basically BB's children, and that does come up a bunch, and she either calls herself mother or one of them calls her mother. So, alter ego springing off from her is a pseudo-parent-child relationship, so that's what I'm counting with the original Tamamo and the other Tama 9, even if it's not technically correct. But she is Kohai. She's not mommy, she's not MILF, she's Kohai. Which I guess is One-san kind of territory, I guess. Yeah. Kiara is not a mother, but she's a mother figure to a cult. And we're not going to get into that, but she is mommy. Sherazade does have children, apparently. 2 sons, I think. She's MILF. Woo-Zhe-shan, is mother by definition, but with this, everything about her, just the bratty personality, which is fun, and the just tininess of her, she has to go into anti-MILF. Again, even if she is mother by definition, it's just too much and falls into anti-MILF. Pavarti is mother of Ganesha, but she just feels so One-san. She feels more like an overbearing older sister, which isn't great, but here we are. Kato Danzo, that's doll mommy. Yeah, she feels mommy. Queen of Sheba, I'm pretty sure is a mother. But I'm going to put her into mother by definition. Because, well, yeah, that body, the vibes are too strong of not the motherly kind of vibes to be higher on the list. So, yeah. Now, here's a fun one. Skahak Scotty, I'm going to put into mommy. And this is based more on the personality, because while technically she is more of a nurturing motherly figure, she's also a gremlin. Way too much of a gremlin, and can't rise to the rank of MILF. Qing Lang Yu, which I'm pretty sure is the name. I could be butchering that, but One-san energy. Murasaki Shikabu, I don't know if she actually is a mother. I'm certain she is. But the thing I was reading was kind of confusing, but I'm pretty sure I came to the conclusion that she was mother, and she is mommy. Europa's also mommy. Technically she's granny, but not with that face. Sei Shonagon is apparently a, I also butchered that really bad. Wow, what the hell did I just say? Anyway, Sei Nagiko is also a mother. She's going to mother by definition. Actually, I will put her into anti-MILF just based purely on how just far away from motherly vibe she has. Just out of the stratosphere. Kichi Hogan, I'll put into like wine and category. That feels about right. Morgan, like proper human history Morgan, I would probably put into mother by definition given the everything about her. But Lost Belt Morgan I'm going to put into mommy, because she's a good mommy. Zenobia, I'll put into MILF. She's got that like pride thing, and she I think it's more generally about her people. I don't know how much she really talks about her children specifically. But still, she's such a similar character to Bodaka, let's be real here. I'm pretty sure this is more father than mother, but I don't know the character enough, so I'm going with mother for now. But based on like the vibes I know, it feels more auntie kind of thing. Crime Hill though, that she goes into mommy. Damn. Tiamat goes into MILF, the big one obviously, but Durga goes into MILF. Based purely on the aesthetics. I don't think Kali actually technically has children. She might, but she'd go in the same tier, let's be real here. Andromeda, I don't really know her personality. I know she has children with Perseus, but the vibes that I get from looking at her and what I understand of the character is more big sister vibes. So, yeah. And this is the other double that I have. It's Marie Antoinette Alter. I felt it pertinent to have this one here, along with the normal version, because this one is definitely a MILF. Full stop. So, yeah, that's my list. Bit weird, wasn't it? I kind of was all over the place with talking. My thoughts on these characters just all over the place. And again, I was trying really hard not to be sexual with it. Outside of like the names of the categories, mostly for fun. But this is mostly a vibes and the aesthetic looks of what you think of when you say MILF, mommy, just that kind of look. And the overall vibes. That's what this entire list was. I hope you agree with it. If you don't, let me know down in the comments below where you would rank these characters. And if I missed anyone outside of like Altera or Artoria, because those are daddies, let me know down in the comments below too. Because I just forget things. I don't also know everything. So yeah. Comments. Third time I said it. I'm done here. Thank you so much for watching, and I have to catch you next time in the void. Later.